Hi Pilvi, hi Jam. We can open up our 4 envelopes, Mudgy, and I told Mudgy that I could come, well, she is the one that suggested that we do updates, which was a good idea, but I do have a couple things here, so let's do these. And this one is from Cat Mom to Be, is her cam name, I guess. Hey Anita. Cat Mom to Be from Germany, and it's from Julia R. Julia R. And it says, handmade with love. Hi, Goosey. Will you hold that for me, Jessie? Oh, look at this. It is handmade. It says, thank you. Zelda, Elsie, Coralie, Vernon, Magic, Farah. Isn't that cute? And it's a card. Oh, and look at these bunnies. It says, Dear Jackie, FFRC, Chatters, and Kitties. That'd be you too. I want to thank you all so much for your kind words and for comforting me after I lost my bunny Tequila, and for the card you sent. This all deeply moved me. Isn't it nice that we can be there for people when they're in their sad ways? We truly are a family with many wonderful people. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart in friendship, Julia. Lots of hugs, kisses, and head scratches for all the lovely kitties who make us so happy. Isn't that nice? It just takes a little bit of niceness on our parts to make someone feel good. Well, Julia, and I love this card. Magic and Vernon and Elsie and Coralie and Zelda and Farah. Very cute. Thank you for sending that. And this is from Linda C. What are you doing? Linda C, it says. Oh, this is from Linda and Tom C, and this is a donation they're making for June. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate you. And Linda and Tom are from Illinois. From Illinois. Thank you. And this one. This is from Jean and Mudgy. It's spelled Jeanne. Jean S. from Florida. And this is for the Feliz Navidad Fund. For the Feliz Navidad. Thank you, Jean. Jean from Florida. Boy, girl, you got a pointy outy head. Is your brain pushing that up there? Says my brain is big. Oh, I know, and I love you very much, honey. She says, thanks for telling me my brain is big. And then this one is, I'm excited to see, is from John's Manville. Here, Mudgy. At one time, there was 3 John's Manville factories in Defiance. My dad worked and retired from one of those. And we had, what was it, maybe a month and a half ago, we had sent out letters to some of the places like this, asking for help for the rescue center. And we got probably 3 or 4, like anywhere from $50 to a couple $100, I think was one of them, from our community. And so this is John's Manville from Defiance. Oh, and this one, we do say the amount on some of these, and this is $250 from John's Manville. Awesome. This will help us. Thank you, John's Manville, especially close to my heart. That's where my dad worked and retired from. There's only 2, I think, factories now in Defiance. So we got some updates to do. Oh my gosh, we're kitty overloaded. We did weights this morning, and I have to say I was a little sad about some of them. A little, not sad, but concerned about some of them. I gave my list to Lynette. Oh, well, but I have it in the book. I gave the list to Lynette, so she always types it up for me for Saturday, for the surgery day. So I'll give you some of these dates. And by the way, Buck is here today. Oh, they make like insulation. They take glass marbles and melt them and make insulation. 75,372. Whoa. Let me see here. The babies. I'll just kind of whip out some of these kind of fast for you. Oh my goodness, weighed 202. She was up 6 ounces. Breezy was 111. She's up 3 ounces. She won't be going to surgery. Adair is up to 206. He's up 9 ounces. Declan is 207. He's up 6 ounces. Nona is 110. Nona and Breezy are skinny little girls, but they're just little. They're just petite. But she kind of stayed the same. Sloan is 202. He gained 1 ounce. Vester is 2 pounds. He gained 4 ounces. Vesta is 203, and she gained 7 ounces. And then Bubble Buddy, he's already neutered, but we weighed a lot of the little ones. He weighs 302. 302! And that is up 7, 8, 9 ounces. Sudsy Sue weighed 213. She's already spayed too. She gained 13 ounces. Sudsy Sis gained 6 ounces. She's already spayed. Kismet weighs 601. We need to get her weight up more too. Harry weighed 204. He was up 2 ounces, but he's already neutered. Odetta is up 14 ounces. She weighed 215, and she's already spayed. Effie stayed the same. Effie and Nona and Breezy are our little ones. So she will not have surgery. Goldie Dots is already spayed, and she gained 7 ounces. Hey there, little baby. Luella, what are you doing? You're awfully little to be down here, up here. Luella gained, she's 115, and she gained 6 ounces, and we will do her on Saturday. She's got 5 more days to gain 1 ounce, which she will. Isabella Bird is at 114. That girl is trouble all day today. She has slipped out my office door, the welcome room door, probably 4 times, into the Paul Mart, out that door. She is just like zooming everywhere. All right. Yeah. Down you go. Oh my goodness. And Misty, we did it. Wait, Misty. Cinnamon. Now this is where I got a little worried about. I don't like this. Our little ones, Paisley, Helga, and Cinnamon. Well, Cinnamon did good. He gained 1 ounce, so at least that's up. He weighs now 1 pound. Helga is still at 103, so she didn't gain, but she did not lose. Paisley, though, was my concern. She lost 1.5 ounces, but I have fed her myself like 3 times after this, and she's eaten real well all 3 of those times. Nellie Bly is 507. Jefferson now is at, I'm just going to give you these 5, their weights today. Jefferson is 103. Jam is, which is big. Jefferson's big compared to the other. Jam, Jaam, is 14.5. Clover is 101. Clover is really cute too. The Ida, or the Idaho, is 103. Tex, who is the cutest little kitty, that face is just too cute, is 104. And then Dandelion, the mama, is 6 pounds 5 ounces. So for surgery, it's not going to be that busy. We're going to have, I thought we were going to have more make weight, so I did not open it up to the public, but this will give us a chance to get caught up on some other things, some other physicals and that. So we've got, boy, just off the top of my head, and my head has been bonkers today, it's been everywhere, is 2 or 3 boys and like 6 or 7 girls, I think it is. Tex, yeah, T-E-X, yeah. Yeah, I got to get some pictures of those babies. We have 3 new volunteers today. Constance, Brianna, and Emma, and they're going to bring a new girl with them tomorrow. They're going to come 2 days a week, and they're going to spend their time, a lot of their time, out at the Cove. I said, I need those guys brushed, and I said, not like this, but we really want some brushing done on them. They came up. Look at this. This is what they got out of the Covies today. And we do brush the Covies. Look at this, Jean.
Oh my. He needs to wash his finger. The cat got him on his finger.
Whoops, whoops, you okay? Yep, wash it real good. Soap and warm water. Do you need a Band-Aid then, Jean?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, lots of soap and water. But isn't that incredible? It's a lot. So they're going to be back tomorrow. They're going to brush and brush and brush some more. So that's good. All the dentals from last week before are doing well. I checked them all today. Everybody's doing good. Yeah, make a wig. Buck has been here today. He fixed, we had the switch that's around the corner. It was a plug-in, and we needed it up higher, about this far, above, heightened, so that we could push the condo against the wall so no kitties could get down. So Buck got that fixed, and then one of the plugs in the porch was not good, and so he fixed that and made it a commercial plug. And then the other one in the front thumper's room by where the microwave is, that needed fixed really bad. So he's finishing up that right now. And the other bit of good news is Dione was here today. You know, he's the one who's done a lot of our construction. He had knee surgery a couple weeks ago, but he's back in the saddle, ready to go. And he is going to come maybe this week, if not probably next week, he thought. And he's going to, this is something the volunteers wanted last year. We didn't get to do it, but we're going to do it now. Oh
no.
Do we need a Band-Aid?
Yeah, he said.
Okay, do you know where they're at? Oh my goodness, that must be Coralie. There you go. You all right? And you forgive the kitty? You are so very sweet.
Got his nail right on his
nail. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. Thank you for being so brave and forgiving. She didn't mean it.
That little dark tiger.
This one?
Yeah.
She's been ornery all day today. So Dionne's gonna come this week or next week, and that porch, that's kind of like between the welcome room and where the Paul March starts.
Feel better.
Oh. I'll suggest that to Agnes. She might just like it. We're gonna have that porch. It's like a 10 by 10, maybe 10 by 8, and we're gonna enclose that in. We're gonna, the porchies are still gonna be able to get to it in there, but just like today when the kitties kind of zoomed out, this will make another barrier so that we don't have to worry quite so much about escapes. But the big thing is the flies. The flies are horrendous there, and it's because we feed them, and I'm one of the fault people. We put our barn boots there, and they don't always smell good, and so the flies come. So we're gonna keep our boots away, but we're also gonna enclose that with cat screen, top to bottom. Will all be cat screen, and we're gonna put a nice big wide 36-inch door there, so that if we do ever have to take stuff through there, we'll have extra room to do that. So yes, yeah, it's 36 inches there, Mary. I bet you Steve can get a cart through there easy. Another door, but if it can keep the flies down, that would be wonderful. So that covers Buck and Dionne, our hair, the weight. Seems like there was something else. There's a possibility. Yeah, that's why we wanted to make it 36. I think that'll work, because these doors here are only 32. There's a possibility that Oh My Goodness and Felicity might be adopted tomorrow or Wednesday. So not positive. I've been so busy today I haven't got to finish, but wanted to give you a heads up. They're gonna call tomorrow morning, and I should have my reference checks done by then. Oh, those ticks are just nasty, aren't they, Goosty? Yeah, Felicity. Yeah, and I wanted to talk to you about Felicity. She'll do super. She'll do really, really well. Although I'll miss her like crazy. Yeah, Felicity. Finally, she's got a nibble. Isabella Bird now. I do not know. She could probably have been 10 places from the last time I saw her. Yeah, Felicity Fluffy Pants. So I do want to talk to you just real quick too about Jolene. Jolene is eating. That's good. But she is really having some trouble. So just kind of giving you a little heads up on that. That growth in her mouth we knew was going to be very, very fast, and it is. She is not in pain because I won't let that happen. She's on soreness meds, and we'll keep her on that till at the end. And right now she's up walking around, but it is growing at a very fast speed, and so I won't let her go too far. I just won't do that. So she knows to go to the lower pen there where Mary has trained her to go, and we do that all the time with her too. We just, are you hungry? And she goes, she follows us right to the pen and goes in and she eats, and she's eating pretty good. Oh yeah, she is on soreness meds, Goosty, absolutely. Yes, it's a very fast growing cancerous tumor, yeah. Thanks, Mudgy, for that. See, so she's young. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. So she is eating, but because of this, it's a lot of that juicy stuff comes back out just because it's harder to swallow. But she's maintaining her weight. It's just growing so fast. So we'll keep on top of it. Oh my gosh, her eyes. She just looks at us and says, "Oh, Julian's hungry again." Yeah. All right. Well, do you have any questions? I got a few minutes before I go back out. Thank you. Thank you, Gusti. Oh, Cammie, well, the last 2-3 days has been better. I don't remember what day that was. Maybe Friday. She had a horrible day, horrible, just in a lot of pain. But I actually gave her 1.5 times her pain meds, and boy, about an hour later, she was feeling a lot better. But she's got some tumors on her as well that have been growing, but it's her legs are just so bad. So, she's doing okay today. She's perky and happy, and I'm keeping her on soreness meds as well. No, we've got some. She's eating. I think you mean Jolene. There, she's eating some of the broths. We are out of broths, but so I switched it to Perfect Fit chicken, and she's eating that. And she was eating those Meow Mix containers too. So I was real happy. So we've got a few things. Yeah, that has the tuna in them. So Cammie's hanging in there. Right now she's doing real good again. She goes like this all the time. It just makes me really sad when she has that intense pain. But she's doing good again. And you know what? I think I have 3 dogs. I think Cam V thinks she's a dog. They're so cute. A lot of times when I take them out, or Lisa takes them out in the morning, there goes Cam V right behind them. And today, one time I let the dogs go in, and I shut the door and looked down, and there was Cam V, and she's looking at me like, "Hey, I'm here." Open the door, and in goes Cam V too. She follows those 2 around. It's just the sweetest thing. Oh, Rita did? That's nice. All right, well, if you have any questions, pop them up. I've got a few minutes, and then I'm gonna go on out. Oh, Shambali's doing good. He's doing really good. Mary, do you mean the broths? I will go check. I will check. Yes, Dawn is here. Oh! Hi. You okay? Oh. You look at me like, are you okay? And I look at you like, are you okay?
Just when you're done, I want to get those live traps before we forget them.
How many?
What's your special kitty's name? That's a gray tiger with purple collar.
That is Nellie. Oh, with purple collar?
Purple collar with no name on it.
Hey, who's picking on
A
food?
gray?
Special needs one.
Oh,
Gray was like white around its eye.
let me see. I didn't think she had a purple collar.
Oh, you're picking on them.
Oh, that's Vern. No, it's a boy, Vernon. Yeah, Vernon's got a new friend. I will, Jim. It's so nice to have them. Yeah, oh gosh, I do, Deb. Let me go get that. Yes, it was her teeth though, Hen Cass. She had severe stomatitis, periodontal disease, but we had her teeth out, and they're great. And I missed one, MLS. Yeah, your envelope is over there, come to think of it, I believe. I know I saw a big brown envelope. Elsie. Don't need that. Let me go get that slip, Deb. Whoa. You have to
We have
watch
new
that
kitties
little
here.
one.
Huh?
That one there slips
Oh,
out the
look at
door.
Isabella.
Yeah, she slips out the door like in a flash. And then she just looks at you like, oh yeah, I did it again. Elsie quit. In the back, there's a bunch of kitties back there too. And their food stuff.
New ones up here?
It's probably the white calicos.
No. This one.
No, that's one of the Niners. That's
It's not Nona.
no, that's Sloan, isn't it? No, that's Vesta.
Do you have a granddaughter named Joshua?
That's
Jessie, well, she's my I call her my adopted granddaughter.
Owen knows her, that's why.
Really?
Yeah, from school, he said.
You don't have a belly on you tonight.
Yes, she's a nice girl. She was here, she just left. She's
Oh, she did?
stays here, yeah. I
Oh.
take care of her after school or during the summer. This is all catathon stuff. So tomorrow is our surgery. And with Humane Ohio, where's my paper? And then this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is concessions. Oh, and then Saturday is our surgery day. Thank you, Judy Ann.
Ew.
That's how I feel today. I just want to go be a cat.
Oh, that happened.
Yeah.
Well, it can't be Chester. Oh, Kitty, no.
Oh, I dare. Gross. You're just a gross little kitty. Hurry, Dawn, hurry. Oh, now she's going to carry it.
No,
Cover it.
there, no, yuck, no.
I don't eat it.
Oh,
Because I'm hungry.
yeah, of course. Then we stepped in it.
Oh, you know what, Dark Cat? Tomorrow I have on my schedule. I have to call about the TV, the big screen TV for Catathon tomorrow, and I have to call Arthur to find out when we're going to do all this. I will, Smucker Joe. 74,500 and due. Okay, so these are some of the things that we
Kiki, get
need
out of
to
there.
do. The walkway that, remember a few years ago we had that metal roof put on from the porch that's out there to go to the sun porch. You know, we all travel that many times a day, and we had that metal roof put on there. When we are out there in the winter time, or when we're doing our early morning check-ins for surgeries, and then in the winter when we do checkouts, it's dark at 5:30. The volunteers, this is one that they suggested, we put lights up there. So underneath that walkway, we're going to get a series of lights under there. That's one of the things. Another one is we need to get 4 more of the 4-foot resin tables. We use so many tables all the time, and I'm always short. So, and then I have to take this from there and use it here and snag that from here and go there. So we're going to get 4 more of the 4-foot resin tables. We're going to get 6 of the big, what are those, 36, 40-gallon recycle containers. The cans that we do, and we do that to help us get money, all those bags go inside the pump house, and I'm telling you, in this kind of weather, Elsie, it gets real stinky. Elsie, no, don't do that. And so we're going to get 6 of those big ones and put them behind the pump house, and we'll fill those up with those cans, and it'll help a lot with the flies also inside the pump house. The window, we would like to get a small window in, I call it the dog's room, but over there's no window in that room, and we are in there a lot for supplies, and yes, the dogs are in there, Camby's in there, but we're in there a lot, and all we have is the light up above. So we wanted to do this about 2-3 years ago, and we didn't do it. So we'd really like to get a small window in there. The screen in the porch, what I just talked about, that's part of this process for a catathon, is to screen that porch in. Not only will it give us some peace of mind and safety for the kitties, I cannot tell you how bad the flies are there. It's just bad. And then on the small side of that, if you're facing Paul Mart, that door there to the left of that is that one area like this. I just talked to Dione today, and he'll put a cat door there, so the cats will be able to still go in and out. Our liability insurance is due, and that in itself is, oh gosh, I don't know, it's like $2,650 maybe. It's the porch, that porch that is right outside the welcome room door that we walk through to get to Paul Mart. When Dione laid that cement, he said, do you want me to do the cement so that if, keeping in mind that years from now or whenever you might want to enclose that, the floor would be the right kind of floor, the slant and everything. And so I said yes. So all we have to do is screen in one full side and half of one other. So it shouldn't be too bad, and it'll help keep the spiders out. Yep. So our liability insurance is due. We also want to, out there in the coves, the jungle gym that Imes did a few years ago, we want to pour, I think it's 11 by 11 foot slab underneath that of concrete. We need to do that. Last year I felt really bad. All that rain, and then the spring, it was like a slurry slop ickiness there, and I hated it when I saw the cats going through it. It was just gross. So it's going to be raised up, and it'll be around the whole outside perimeter of the jungle gym for the covies, and it'll keep them much, much drier. They always go, like if they're on the outside and they're on the right hand side and we call them Zoom, they go right underneath that jungle gym through whatever's there. So we'll be able to keep it a whole lot cleaner. And then you all know where the feeding station is. You know the feeding. You know where the firehouse shed is, and then the fire pit. Right behind that, remember, is that A-frame feeding station that we use. That has to be cemented as well. We didn't do it when we made it, and we realized all throughout the whole winter that it is wet, very wet, and so that will also be raised up too. Be much healthier and much easier for us, and way better for the kitties to have that cemented, much cleaner. We also, if we have money, would like to insulate the firehouse. We insulated the Porchy Haven, and that helped a lot. It's one of those red lights is able to actually raise the temperature in there with the insulation. So I would really like to do that with the firehouse, and it's not that big of a shed. It shouldn't cost too much. The other thing is, excuse me, is I'm calling it a safety fence. This is for safety of all of our visitors out there. You all know that we have Mercy that's blind, and I did not feel comfortable having FFRC pay for this, but our board went over me and said,
We rule.
They ruled. This is the problem. So Mercy and all the other cats, I know those zappers. I know it. I know they work. I should do that. So a lot of times the front farm area, it's really big, and we can put the horses out there a lot, and they eat the grass. Steve has not had to mow that one single time, and actually it's kind of short. We need rain. But what the problem is people who are visitors, not our normal visitors, they know, but a lot of people just come and they walk out there. And if Mercy's out there and she's calm, everything is okay. But if one of the horses spook, and with Mercy not being able to see, she bolts when she gets scared or just can't find the other horses. And if you're in her way, you could be trampled. I had that almost that experience with her last year, and I know horses and I know what to do, but it's like, wow, she could really, really hurt. Because, you know, your first instinct is to do the, you know, I'm here, but she can't see that. So if people don't know what they're doing, you could get very, very seriously hurt out there. Mercy's the Appaloosa. So we were thinking of maybe a fence out there. Well, and just like for example, a couple weeks ago, we had visitors come, and we have signs. You must ask permission every time you come to go out on the farmyard. You must get permission. Caution, blind horse can spook and trample you. I mean, we've got all the signs, and we've got them worded the way the lawyer tells us to word them. But people still don't care. They think those signs are for everybody but. So, yeah. So, these people came out, and all the people that work out there, they know if you see somebody, you have to tell them, go talk to Jackie, because I can't have anybody get hurt. So these people went on out, and they had children, and they still read those signs, and they still took their children out. Now, what are they going to do when a 1,200-pound horse comes ramming at you? You are not going to be able to get out of her way. So I was thinking of putting up a chain link fence from the double gate that goes out onto the lane that goes out into the farmyard, all the way down to their fence. That way they could be over here in the grass area and nobody could accidentally walk in on them. And then I thought, you know, that's not going to work. It was very expensive fencing. You have to dig your cement, or you have to dig your holes, put your cement in. We'd have to have a couple gates, but then we'd have to also put gates in wide enough for the trucks, the big trucks that come and go here. So, and also that's a permanent fence.
Here's one.
So we ended up getting its regular horse fence with the legs on, their curved legs at the bottom, and all it takes is a pin at the top and a pin at the bottom, and it's done. Steve and I did the whole fence in 1.5 days. So what's nice about that is it has 2 walkthroughs. So if you're coming from up here, any of us can get through quickly, or if we're at the back, we can get through quickly too, into where the horses are. Or like today, we're hauling a lot of stone, and all it takes is pulling 2 pins, pull the gate back, or pull that panel back, and the big trucks, like the Dodge, can get in there. I think that is a good idea, LJ, because everybody thinks all those signs are for everybody but them. It's true, and I would be beyond, can't even tell you what would be awful if somebody got hurt. I mean, I would probably shut down, because I couldn't stand that thought of happening again. And well, when we put that last panel up, the relief that Steve and I both felt was huge. And to know that we can have the horses out and they can eat the grass and be happy out there, because it's a big, big yard, and I don't have to worry about anybody. Well, the visitors, now I'm not talking our regular visitors, I'm just talking people just pull in. Oh, there's horses, let's go see them. It's like, oh, what are you thinking? So the fence total came to $23.50, something like that. And the thing is, when Mercy doesn't need it anymore, Steve and I will probably buy that fence back and use it then for the other horses. I don't know. I'll get into that later. I shouldn't have said that, because we still have to be safe with the other horses too.
I'll make a plate up for them.
You know, people read them. I've stood out there and watched them just because I watch and see. They'll stand there in front of it, and go on in. It's like, so. Well, you know, if people go straight, now they can go, people can go and go out and visit the Cobies, and I don't have to worry. They can go down and walk around on the left side and see the chickens and the ducks and the geese, and I don't have to worry. It's from, no, I don't want to do that, Severin. The whole thing with horses is safety, and what if somebody accidentally got a hoof up in her vest, or she caught it on a fence. Oh, horses are so ready to be in trouble. We just did it Steve and I just did it last week. It's a major liability issue. Major. Mudgy, it's exactly right.
There's one, just one.
So now you can get mesmerized, LJ, and walk down there and you'll be all right. We just have people stay on the left and the horses stay on the right. Yeah, let me get that. All right, so that's what we have so far. And whatever is left on top of that, money for the catathon has got to go into operating funds. I have to have some money to go in operating funds. Our money is like this right now. So we're hanging in there for catathon to pay our bills for June. And we'll be okay until catathon is there. So whatever is over this list will go into operating funds.
You didn't adopt a kitten, did you?
Nope. Well, I did Bubbles.
Like one of the other Bubbles?
Yes.
You adopted 2 Bubbles?
One Bubble.
No, the other one. I got all but one, that's pretty good.
Come here, you stray kitty. Right there.
No,
Is
it's
that
Bubble
Luella?
one.
Oh.
She's been in it, she's been in and out.
All right, let me go get that. And that's for Angie then, right? Little ducky, you're the one. Hey, Angie, you got a minute? I gotta see that. I have something for you that...
We'll give them a few more minutes and then get them out.
They're just...
Yeah, I know that. They're being very patient, aren't they? They're learning patience.
I'm waiting on that one, the one eating right there, 'cause that was the one that was laying over there.
Yeah.
The black one got me.
Oh, Isabella? She's a feisty little thing, isn't she?
Yeah, like
I don't know all their names, believe me.
like their nail, like her nail in.
Did you watch it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, you can be out in just a couple minutes. One of them smells like my grandma said, like smelled like that. I think it was like that.
What are you doing, Missy? You think you're going to get in here and get something? What do you think's in there that's good? Oh, chicken, no wonder.
When I pulled in, but I don't know if he's still here. Okay, you should be able to see if he's right. He was parked right up there.
Oh, okay. I have to smell it.
Why chicken's in there? I don't know.
You don't?
Is there chicken?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is she in the
We're all
refrigerator
done,
again?
Getting the chicken.
Every single
guys
cat's
see
all
this?
done, they're pretty much sitting here.
Who's that?
That's all the Cobies.
Grandma, come here. Honey, it's funny, it's
Are you done,
funny.
Missy?
Grandma, come here.
Yeah. Put it out.
It's funny.
I can't.
Why?
To the refrigerator.
There's a pool in front of me.
Hey, MLS, thank you. So, hey, Mudgy, if you're still there,
There's more chicken right there, Missy.
Looking
Right
at
here.
you.
Mudgy.
Right there.
2 books of stamps from MLS, and then MLS, Angie's got your stuff. Yep,
Thank you.
thank you.
Well done, Ian.
Always
You're all
need
sitting here.
stamps, thanks.
You're all just sitting there.
Okay, I better get scooching.
Jackie, where would you like those flowers?
Do you
Okay.
wanna put them in the mailroom? How much room do they take up?
There's just two small, around medium size.
Okay, you wanna just put them, in the mailroom? Okay, all right, and I will go put this in and then go get mom.
You,
Do you know where the live traps are?